Watching the Bears-Falcons game was honestly pretty painful. But then a miracle occurred. After a Trubisky interception, he has finally been benched. Nick Foles is the starter. Mitch is done. Hit the music!
He gone! What makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I think of you. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I think of you. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I think of you. Dancing's what clears my soul.
I have never wanted this man on the team, and I'll be using the help of my good friend Stephen A. Smith to describe Trubisky's play throughout the past few years.
This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game.
So let us start off with what got Mitchell Trubisky benched in the first place. Alrighty, so let's get into this. I'm going to show you guys. The Bears are running an 11 personnel, so you got one tight end, one running back, trips right, meaning the 3 wide receivers. Cool. So they're running a mesh concept, meaning I believe this is Anthony Miller. He's running just a go route. Allen Robinson's running a deep in route, just, kind of self-explanatory. And then I believe this is Ted Ginn Jr. He's running a drag route. And Jimmy Graham is also running a drag route. So this is, very often and common play in the NFL. So let's clear that up. Now, I want you all to keep an eye on this safety. Looks like the Falcons are in a dime coverage, meaning there's their down linemen, these guys, with 1, 2, 3 linebackers. So you have, instead of being in a 3-4 coverage, so meaning 3 down linemen and 4 linebackers, they replaced one of those linebackers with a corner or safety, which it looks like this is a safety. It's kind of tall, so I'm assuming safety. Now, these are pretty much the only routes we'll need to see, because Mitchell Trubisky's job is to read this guy. If this player follows Allen Robinson and he comes back, Mitchell Trubisky's job is to hit Jimmy Graham. If this player comes up to defend Jimmy Graham, Mitchell Trubisky's job is to hit Allen Robinson. So I'm going to actually play this. Let's slow it down here. You see him. Let's actually clear that. Sorry. Let's go back. My apologies. Rookie mistake. So you're going to watch your eye here. Keep your eye on this guy. This is the guy. Watch him. He's backpedaling. Alright, he's slowing down. He sees Jimmy Graham. Pause it. Right here. Actually, not even. More back here. Let's play it right there. Right here, he's already decided. The way he's in that position, he's stopping to come forward. He sees Jimmy. That's his guy. You're going to see him come up. The only guy, their eyes are here, even this guy, watching this go route. This is the only guy with eyes on Allen Robinson. This guy is watching him. He is just waiting for anyone to come here. So he's watching this guy come across. Eyes on Jimmy. Eyes on Mitch. Mitch needs to read him coming up and hit Allen Robinson. You're going to watch Allen Robinson. You're going to see him come up. Allen Robinson is free right here. But our good friend, Mitchell Trubisky, does not read him coming up, and he still throws it to Jimmy Graham. And you'll watch him pay the price for it. He makes a mistake, and that mistake has benched him. Gets picked off. Allen Robinson is over here, wide open, like just wondering how does that happen. Forcing Mitch to go make the tackle. Good thing he made the tackle, otherwise that would have been a touchdown. And luckily, our defense only gave up a field goal in this position. Alright, we'll see it from this angle as well. So, good coverage, like blocking protection by our linemen here. They're reading blitz, mostly due to this guy here. But everyone kind of, I believe for the most part, they back off with these four. Leno sees them, and James sees this guy coming, so they block their respective guys. David helps out. And what just... It also bothers me how, like, Mitch... Like, he just looks like what is he doing back here? He just is like, he just seems, what is that? I don't know. But he's gone. That's all that matters. Let's go to the next play. Because, I mean, Foles, he gets better. For him being his first time with the Bears, I think he did all right. So let's go to the next play that we want to watch. Sorry, we're not allowed to show the broadcast, if I remember correctly. However, every time I pick a play, it's going to switch. So that's, we'll have to see what we do about that. So on this play, wasn't a great drive by Foles. I think part of it is to blame on the visor he was wearing. He tried coming out wearing a dark visor, and I think it really affected his vision at times. But on this particular play, oops, sorry about that. We're going to have this fella here do a deep, oh my god, what? I'm forgetting what this is called. Wow, I feel so dumb. I'm so sorry. But our good friend here is going to run a flag route. Now, oh yes, also, we have, I believe, I'm forgetting which tight end it is. I believe this guy is going to come all the way up here and run a wheel route. That's what they call a wheel route. I'm not entirely sure why. And then we have a swing route here. Just looks like a swing. Kind of going back and forth there. All right. So this is our thing. We got Nick Foles. He's going to just kind of come around this way and stop here. I'd actually like to see him continue this way a bit more. And he kind of, I don't know if he feels like there's too much pressure and he kind of panics and throws it to the running back in this play. I'd like to see him keep his eyes downfield because this flag route becomes very open. So let's clear this and let's watch it. You guys will kind of get to see this occur in real time. Alright, there it is. There he boots out. Look at this flag open, but he panics and throws it down here instead. Um, so I think here we'll slow it down. I think he kind of panics because of this guy, but Demetrius Harris does a great job, and then he just kind of stops and turns. I I think he turns his head too early. Right here, like he's watching him, and then he just kind of looks away from him. Oh, my apologies. He kind of just turns away from him. I'd like him to keep his eyes down here and throw it to Ted Ginn Jr. But he throws it to Tariq Cohen, and I believe it just flies out of bounds. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd like him to just keep his eyes downfield a bit more there. Otherwise, great play call. I love that play call. It's pretty aggressive. Worked very well. I know some people might complain about Demetrius Harris there, but I think that's a great block. Puts the guy on his back and gives Nick Foles plenty of time. Now we are going to go to this touchdown. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Nick Foles. It's 3rd and 6, as you can see. But unfortunately, it's about to be 4th and 6. Actually, it's about to be first down for the other team. Our dear friend Allen Robinson makes a huge mistake. Now, honestly, on this play, this is a play designed for Allen Robinson up here. Now, this deep safety is alone. So, because of this, we know it's either cover 1, meaning he's the only one covering this deep end of the field, or cover 3, which these guys covering a third of the field. So each will have a third. If it's cover 1, he is responsible for everything up here. So it looks like it ends up being cover 1 with like man. So these guys are all kind of manned up here, with him playing deep, which is great because this gives Allen Robinson one-on-one with, I believe it's Darqueze Dennard, and Foles makes a good throw. He actually really does make a good throw. Allen Robinson, the initial catch is great, but he doesn't clear it, and tuck it into his body. And Dennard makes a play on the ball and actually comes down with an interception. It was first ruled a touchdown, given interception after the review. So they didn't think Allen Robinson held control of the ball enough for it to be a touchdown, which is very unfortunate. But we'll see here. Foles, let's actually do this. Like Foles right away. Like this is, actually we don't even need to slow this down. He just pops up, 1, 2, 3, throws it deep because it was intended for Allen Robinson. This is the perfect play. This design, I love it. The defense was set up perfectly for this. It couldn't have been better. The throw is actually pretty good. He just tosses it up for him, but Allen couldn't come down with it. I can't put that on Foles, but the interception goes to Foles. Fortunately, we can't give that interception to Allen Robinson. Otherwise, it would be. So, could have been a touchdown, interception, 1st and 10 on the 20 for the Falcons. Let's head to the next play. Sorry, I gotta scroll the way down here for you guys. My apologies. But it looks like, I believe this is us here. Oh no, actually, sorry, 4th quarter. We want to go to 4th quarter. Here it is. So, if I remember correctly, I believe this pass should have been defensive pass interference, but it wasn't called. 3rd and 3 on the 33. I really like the aggressiveness. Um, Only 3 yards, but I think it's okay to be aggressive because if you don't get this first down, you can still go for it. I'm all cool with going for it on 4th down when you're like inside your opponent's 35, especially like when you're behind and you need to score. So this is like 4th down territory, anyways, to me. Now, similar to the Allen Robinson play, this is like set up for Darnell Mooney, who is down here, and he is going to run a go route. Very similar to Robinson from the previous play. Except this one doesn't get intercepted nor caught because this corner actually grabs Darnell Mooney's arm. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Spoke too soon. Sorry. I think the play I'm thinking of is later on. This ball should actually. Darnell is very fast, and he just kind of blows by his defender. This ball is probably caught around the 6-yard line, 5-yard line. Let's see. So he is around here when he makes contact with the ball. If that ball is thrown here, that's a touchdown. Just a simple 5-yard difference. Not even. Maybe if that ball was even thrown here, like a 3-yard difference, that's probably a touchdown. Nick Foles unfortunately does not throw this ball very well. And we'll see it better from the other angle, and it looks like he put some effort into this throw. Unfortunately, it just doesn't go well. So here, let's slow it down. Great protection. Love to see this umbrella here. It's very good protection. Great job by Leno. James Daniel even helps out. Good to see running back get involved. And look at this throw. If that ball is deeper, that's a touchdown. Fortunately, couldn't come down with it. It happens. Now, I believe it's actually this next play that we're going to watch. Let's move forward. Okay. Let's pause this because I don't like this throw at all. I think it's quite a gamble by Nick Foles. If I remember correctly, our target here, I believe it's either Allen Robinson or Anthony Miller. Actually, I believe I do remember. I believe Allen Robinson is going to run a slant. I will say this. I'm not going to draw out everyone's routes. Most of these guys are kind of just running routes to get out of the way for Allen Robinson. But our friend Jimmy Graham is going to, run down this way and slowly make his way this way as he sees Nick Foles kind of rolling out. And Nick Foles makes a gamble into like triple coverage down here. The ball somehow gets caught by Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham fumbles, gets picked up by Anthony Miller. It's a wild sequence of events. All right, so let's watch. Snapped. Here we go. He's running, slant, bam. Look at all that. Give it to him. No, he's missed him. Oh, he's playing off. I believe this is Deion Jones. Great coverage linebacker, but doesn't even really cover Allen Robinson because they're playing zone coverage. This looks like cover 2. So cover 2, you got these 2 high safeties here, and they basically split it into 2 sides. You got this guy and this guy covering down here, and then you got these 3 covering the middle of the field. So this is a very good slant route for Allen Robinson. However, Nick Foles does not throw it to him. Whoops. So I'm back that up. Here, let's go back. We don't even need to slow this down. He just doesn't look at him. He doesn't throw it. So he gets rolled out, somehow gets caught by Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham fumbles. Anthony Miller picks it up, fumbles, and then picks it up again. So luckily for the Bears, they still have the ball. But we'll slow this down because Allen Robinson's just kind of dance around here and then cut. And he, right there, bud. Don't do too much. Don't do too much. Just give him the ball. Even Allen's like, bro, where are you going? And then Jimmy Graham's like, I'm just gonna make my way down here real quick. Somehow not intercepted. And then Jimmy Graham fumbles, and you guys know the rest. A wild sequence. I'd like to see Nick Foles not gamble on that play, but that's just Nick Foles. He gambles a lot, and we're going to see that. Though, I guess I'd rather have a quarterback that, takes some gambles here and there. Now, on this play, later on the same drive, actually to Jimmy Graham, once again, this one I think is worse than the previous play. Now, if I remember correctly, I believe it's Allen Robinson, once again, who is going to be open around the middle of the field. Jimmy Graham is just going to work his way up here, and Nick Foles is going to make that throw. But they're, I believe it's these two who are just not fooled at all by this play, and somehow don't make the interception. I'll let you guys watch. So here's Allen Robinson open in the middle of the field, takes the gamble on Jimmy Graham. Now, I think the reasoning for this decision is that it's 3rd and long, and it's 3rd and goal. So, because of this, let's see where they are. Yeah, they're at the 17-yard line. It's 3rd and goal at the 17. So Nick Foles was like, well, it's 3rd and goal. I'm just going to go for the end zone. I get it. So I think to your average viewer, you probably are thinking, what on earth is he doing? But you got to kind of take the situation into account. Do I like the throw? No, not really. I think he would have been better off throwing to Allen Robinson underneath to just get that extra yardage. I think Allen Robinson could have got to at least the 10-yard line because they actually go for it on 4th down. Because, like I said, you're kind of in 4th down territory here. Now, so 4th and 17, you're down 16. It could have been 4th and 10. But that throw was off. Now, Anthony Miller has struggled all year. He's kind of been non-existent for most of this season. And he comes up with the drop again. So Anthony Miller is right here. He's just going to run up and then cut inside. Now we'll have you watch that. Cut. Bang. He drops it. It's a shame. He dropped the ball. Slow us down. This is a good throw. He gets it past the defender only to where Anthony Miller can catch the ball. And he couldn't catch the ball. It really sucks. Anthony Miller has to come down with those. I think even in I think it was the Tampa Bay game this past Thursday, he had a ball go through his hands and got intercepted. You just can't have that, man. You can't. You gotta make some plays here and there. I think his only real contribution was week 1 when on that like last drive of the game and Mitch Trubisky was hitting him a few times. Gotta participate a bit more. All right, we have a few more plays here. Let's get into this one. So we want actually this first play to Darnell Mooney. This was the play that I mentioned earlier that should have been defensive pass interference. Um. Sorry. I can't show the broadcast. I gotta stop. I should switch it. For some reason, it just won't stay on the coach's film, so that's my fault. But let's pause this. Darnell Mooney is down here. Um, he's actually just gonna kind of like stutter here and go. Now, this play, like I mentioned before, is meant for him. It's meant for Mooney. So Foles is just gonna catch it, 3-step, and throw. The throw's nice, actually. I like the throw, and it would have been a catch, but this guy should have been called for defensive pass interference. I just want to have this shown because it's well done. I mean, I don't know why this isn't called. But Nick Foles is capable of making these plays, and I just wanted to highlight that. It's a quick catch, 1-2, release. Bang, bang. Hate to see it. You hate to see it. But Foles does well. That's just on the... And, I mean, it looks like some of the coaching staff here is, like, trying to talk to the ref about that. Like, hey, why is this not called on us? But, you know, it's tough. I like that call as well on 1st and 10. I don't mind that at all. You're trying to be aggressive. You're trying to come back and win this game. You're still down by 16 at that point, so go for it. Now, this pass to Allen Robinson. This pass by Allen Robinson. How do I describe this? So yeah, like what even is that? Why? So if you watch the basketball games, the finals, LeBron passes the ball to a wide open Danny Green. This is Danny Green missing that 3-point shot, but not just missing it, but shooting a fadeaway step back 3 to it. Like, what? I just want you guys to. Oh, sorry. I need to switch to coach's film. I gotta stop doing that. I really wish it'd just stay on coach's film. Just watch Nick Foles here. This is his target right here. Allen Robinson burns him. Like, he's gone. He's gone if this is a good throw. This is probably the worst throw of the night for Nick Foles. If you throw that deeper, it's a touchdown. Or at least a big gain. But watch Nick Foles' his footwork is awful. He catches the ball, solid snap, 1, 2, 3, and then he just plants, but like he opens his hips too much. And his here, actually let me go back. All his momentum is just going backwards. This stance, like what is his feet are out like a penguin. He's got no motion going forward into this throw. Like this foot should be up here. This should be up here, but it's going that way. Just bad mechanics from a veteran that shouldn't happen. Oh no. That's the equivalent of a step back fadeaway jumper from the 3-point line. And it doesn't give Allen Robinson a play here. Like, I think it hits the defender. It does. It hits him on like the back of the head. Oh my gosh. You just can't have that, man. All right. Let's get going. We trying to see this touchdown. Which where is it? Touch? No, actually no, not the Graham touchdown. We want to see the other touchdown. The Graham touchdown was whatever. Actually, is it the Graham touchdown? Oh no, I'm sorry. I skipped this. The Allen Robinson touchdown. Allen Robinson touchdown. Let's put the coach's film. Allen Robinson killed this. I just want to show you guys how good Allen Robinson really is. So he's running and come back to the quarterback. Uh, this route's about like 12 yards deep, 13 yards deep, but he comes back to the quarterback. Nick Foles does a good job of getting rid of this ball while getting hit, so it comes off a little inaccurate. But then, I mean, our boy Allen Robinson does the rest. So we'll see here. Allen Robinson, he's going to take that 3-step drop, throws, bang, quick. That's a quick throw. Takes the shot actually after the throw. But because he was rushed, it's a little inaccurate, but he takes the hit, turns into a touchdown. That's also another thing that Mitchell Trubisky never really did, and it was take hits while trying to complete a pass. I don't know if Mitchell was scared or what, but it happened way too often. It's good enough of a throw while being under pressure. I'll take that touchdown any day of the week. Now, that's all the plays we have. I had trouble showing this play before. Let's see if they'll show this touchdown. Hopefully this shows this time. I was looking at this play, trying to look at this play earlier. Yeah, so it's not going to show for some reason. So that's unfortunate. Oh, we don't want to see Darquez getting injured. All right. Sorry. That's pretty much everything that occurs. We'll have let's put this. This is the game-winning set for the Bears here. So, what did I think? Well, I think Foles played an average game, and I think he played well enough to make this comeback. It wasn't great. He wasn't perfect, but I think he did pretty well for him to just be thrown into the fire in this game and try to make something happen. I didn't get to actually see this live, so I was very excited when I heard that he was put into the game to begin with, and then seeing him kind of put up points, I was like, wow, this is really going to happen. He's going to make this comeback. I think Foles is slightly better than Trubisky, and the thing that really separates them is not their accuracy. I think Foles is slightly better in terms of accuracy. However, Foles makes the right reads. He's capable of reading a defense, something that Mitch has never been able to do. I think with familiarity, this team will get better. They hit a roadblock against an incredible Colts team. That defense is no joke. Their defense is very good. So they did beat a very good Tampa Bay team. They couldn't run the ball on them, but there's really no one who runs the ball well on Tampa Bay, so it's not surprising to me. But I think the Bears will get better as the year goes on. I'd like to see them improve much more against Carolina in about a week. But with this defense the way it is, I think we're set. I think we'll make the playoffs. I think we'll be a wild card team because I think Green Bay is going to take first place. But with the Bears only playing one division game so far, there's a lot left to be seen. I think the Bears going 1-1 with the Packers this year will be a true test to them. If they lose both games, it's going to be rough. You got to be able to beat the Packers. You got to. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you learned a bit in the video. Thinking about possibly streaming this while doing the Tampa Bay game. So if you're interested in that, let me know if I should. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.